Hey guys, welcome back to Shabo. Today we have a very sad video that we're going to be watching, but we're going to be reacting to this video of this 17-year-old girl in in Strongsville. She crashed her car with I think her partner at the time in it and killed two people into a building, and I think this is a video of her being found guilty. So we're going to be watching this together. Viewer discretion is advised when watching this video because it is obviously going to be a bit of a hard one to watch. But we're going to watch it together. We're going to go through it, and then yeah, I'll that's pretty much it for today's video. So let's get straight into it.
Futures of three families, and of you also, Mackenzie. And your decisions forever robbed Dominic and Davion of the futures that they had before them.
The fact that that's the first thing, bro. She's 17. She's 17, and these two, I don't know how old they are yet, but they've just been robbed of. The three people are robbed of their lives right now, and that's the saddest part about situations like this.
If there is one thing that can be taken away from this case, as painful as it is this. Every decision we make is important.
That's very, very important. Every decision you make, see, this is the thing, right? This is the scary part. Everybody makes decisions, and a lot of people don't think about the consequences of their decisions, right? Like, let's say, for example, I chose today to go for a drive, and I drink, for example, and I drive. The outcome of that decision has multiple different outcomes, right? So one outcome could be nothing. I drive while drinking, come back home, it's fine. Another outcome is I go out, I drive while drinking, and I kill myself by accident. Or another outcome is I kill somebody else by accident, or I kill a family, or I kill like there is no there's a lot of people forget that the small decisions that we make in our lives have a very, very big impact on us, and there's the micro results of each little thing that build up and build up and build up. So even though it might be a little decision stacked upon 1,000 decisions, becomes this huge thing. So it's really important that you always factor. I'm not saying deep everything that you do, but really think about the things that you do, and kind of work out from each point. Ah, is this the right path that I want to go down? This is the right thing I want to do. Is this the right conversation I want to have? Do I not want to have this conversation? Do I want to be petty? Do I not? There's a whole bunch of different little things, and I think it's kind of scary how micro decisions result in stuff like this. But anyway, let's continue.
Every action we make is important. Regardless of whether the decision is a good one or a bad one, or the actions are good or not, the result is the same. The consequences ripple through time and affect many more people than one might think at the time of the decision. In criminal cases, the state carries the greatest burden under our law, proof beyond a reasonable doubt. As I previously stated, I considered all the evidence presented. And at this point, I would like to comment specifically on Exhibit 802, the crash video.
I think this is the biggest thing. There was a video that shows that she was not at all trying to stop or anything like that, and you can just see the intent in the video of what she's trying to do. Like there is so much intent in the things that she's doing. So it's like, wow, like even if you're trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, which I'm not saying, I don't have a personal opinion or whatever. I'm just speaking from the facts of this case. You have nothing to stand on when the videos like that pop up, and it just shows you doing these crazy things. But anyway, let's continue.
This is the type of evidence you can never unsee. You can never forget the visual or audio of this exhibit. It's chilling thinking of the defendant. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal hell on wheels as she makes her way down the street. Mackenzie alone made the decision to drive the car, to drive.
That's a very, very, like, the way she said literal hell on wheels. Like, that's, oh wow, that's crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. Let's just keep watching the video.
Drive an obscure route, a route she visited a few days before, and a route not routinely taken by her. Mackenzie alone chose the time to make the drive, early in the morning, when any reasonable person would expect that few people would be nearby to witness it or offer life-saving assistance. She made these decisions despite knowing, as any reasonable person would, that her mission of death could have involved others, not even in the car with her, other people, other cars, pedestrians. She had a mission, and she executed it with...
Bro, look at her. Look what she's doing with her hand. You can obviously tell, like, you know, it's like she's using it as like a coping mechanism for the stuff that she's going through in this kind of case, and it's kind of crazy to see this happening. You know, like, damn, man. I feel like obviously, like, a part of me just, it's always sad to see young youth, you know, go through things like this, but at the same time, it's like this is the consequences of your own actions, and you know, it's hard. It's hard. What can I say? No, I mean, nobody wins from these situations, like these situations at all.
Precision. The mission was death. Mackenzie alone decided to push the pedal to the floor and demand the ultimate speed of that vehicle to 90 to 100 miles per hour. She alone decided what was to be. Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day, and she alone made that decision for Dominic and Davion, and she continuously acted in a manner to achieve her purpose. Whether or not she intended to also kill herself is a matter of speculation and of no relevance to the weighing of the evidence in this case. The totality of the evidence clearly demonstrates that Mackenzie Shirilla acted purposely and intentionally in the early morning hours of July 31st, 2022, and her purpose was to kill Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan. No reasonable fact finder.
Well, my heart goes out to Dominic, man, and his family. I can only assume he was super young as well, and probably has such a beautiful future ahead of him. You know, I really want to make this so clear to the people that are watching this video. I don't know who's going to watch this video, but like, hug your loved ones, tell them you love them. Don't be upset about the things that happen in life that you can't change. And for people that are in these mental spaces to do what stuff like this young woman did, just like, try to seek out help. It never has to get to this point. 2 young people, lives gone. For what? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so freaking hard to watch this kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm 25. I'm still young too. And I can't imagine if this happened to me right now, let alone if I was 17. You know, or someone that I love, like my brother or my sister or my mom, or even my mom or my dad, even though they're older than me, obviously. But, like, that is just so sad and so disappointing. And my heart goes out to Dominic and his family, honestly. Condolences. Like, I'm sure you, like, there is no words to probably describe the pain that they're probably going through right now. You know, like, it is probably unfathomable. So, yeah, let's continue watching the video.
Could view the totality of this evidence in this case and come to any other conclusion. Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
Damn, that's crazy. The way she said that. Oof.
Court renders the following verdicts. Count 1. The court, having had count 1 tried to pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of murder, to wit Dominic Russo, in violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.02a, as charged in count 1.
Damn.
Count 2. The court, having had count 2 tried to pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of murder, to wit Davion Flanagan, in violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.02a, is charged in count 2 of the indictment. Count 3, murder. The court, having had count 3 tried to pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of murder, to wit Dominic Russo, in violation
I can't imagine what her parents are thinking right now, honestly, as well. Far out.
of Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.02b, is charged in count 3. Count 4, murder. The court, having had count 4...
Even look at these people here. Look at these reactions. Look at this old lady's reaction. Look at this woman's reaction. Jesus Christ. These outcomes, they're just terrible for everybody.
Pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of murder, to wit Dominic Russo, in violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.02b, as charged in count 4. Count 5, felonious assault. The court, having had count 5 tried to it pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of felonious assault, to wit, Dominic Russo, in violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2903.11 of the Revised Code, is charged in count 5 of the indictment. Count 6, felonious assault. The court, having
They have so many counts, Jesus Christ.
had count 6 tried to it pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of felonious assault, to wit, Dominic Russo, in violation of Ohio Revised Code Section
She's got like 6 guilty charges, and 3 of them were murder. Surely she's gone. I'm pretty sure she's going away for life, right? Isn't that like isn't one charge of murder going away for life?
21A2 is charged in count 6. Count 7, felonious assault. The court, having had count 7 tried to it pursuant to waiver, finds the defendant, Mackenzie Shirilla, guilty of felonious assault, to wit, Davion Flanagan, in violation.
Love you, baby.
Bro, she got like 12 accounts, man. Far out. And once again, this is the end of the video, but I just want to say to people, please think about the actions and decisions that you make in life, and be very careful with how you react to situations. This could have been avoided with if maybe with some therapy or talking, or my heart really goes out to the Dominic's family and other victim as well's family, and Mackenzie, whose life is just going to waste away now in jail for the things that she has done. Nobody wins. But this was a hard video. Obviously, it's hard to watch and hard to talk about, but I think it's important to have these conversations, because if we have the right conversation early on, then somebody in the future could see what went wrong for other people, and try to work from those situations to have better outcomes. And I think that's a really good situation to come to, and a really good outcome to come to. But yeah. Apart from that, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and join the Shaba Mafia. Really appreciate it. My name is Lucid. Thank you for watching, and remember to tell your parents that you love them. Have a good one.
Yeah, tell me honestly. Yeah, the way she moves like she leaves. Bro, why you mad at me? Yeah, why you mad at me? Yeah, tell me honestly. Yeah, the way she moves like she leaves. Bro, why you mad at me? Listen, yeah, fuck the first time for the perk. $10 on the knees, make it